Hi everybody, this is Andrew here with a quick tip. So every once in a while you'll run into an issue where you have a loose arbor for a mainspring. I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. Okay, so here is our American style mainspring arbor and main wheel. Normally what you'll run into, well, not normally, but occasionally you'll run into this problem where you see how this is pretty loose on here, okay? You don't want this loose. You want this pretty solid, but you still want this to be able to move, okay? Obviously, because you have to wind your spring. That's not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to fix that. Okay, so here we are at the vise. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount this in the vise, okay? Because what we need to do, this right here is part of what's loose, actually. In all actuality, what we should do is file this off, but only if it's bad enough to where this part here is flat. And you can see it's still got a pretty good dome shape to it. It's kind of acting like a little spring to hold it tight on there, but still allow it to be able to move. But what you can do as a little cheat is to peen this part. Alright, so we're going to mount this in here pretty snug. So now what you'll need is a little hammer, like this guy here. This is a staking hammer. And then you'll need one of these guys. Basically it's just a center punch, which this one I've actually made out of a staking set, and I just made a nice sharp point on it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pick a spot here that's kind of halfway between the arbor itself and the edge, kind of like this. And then give it a good little whack like that. And then I usually do 4 sides or 4 different edges here, like that, like that. And then you can give it a test. This is almost getting worse. Okay, so in actuality what we want to do is we want to do the opposite side, because as you can see this is getting worse. So what I really want to do is do from the top side. Now it is going to be a little harder. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit just inside of here, between this arbor and then this kind of peened over part here. Okay, that's already a lot better. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and say that I was tired and that I didn't quite know where I was going at here. However, the part that has the crowned piece of metal on it, you're going to want to go against that with your peening or punching or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so you can see there's one here, and then the lighting is not agreeing with me today, and there's another one here. So what it's basically doing is forcing the domed piece of metal down, so now there's no more slop. What we did before is not going to hurt anything, but now we got it nice and tight. There is a bit of resistance in here, but it's not bad enough to cause any issues. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the kind of resistance you want. Alright, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, let me know. Take care.